All right, so what's up, guys? One Piece chapter 843. Let me just say that I'm going to give this chapter a 9 out of 10. I'm saving that extra 10 out of 10 for the day that we get two chapters on the same day. I'm saving it. I'm saving the 10 out of 10 for that. This chapter. And also, we got some recap in this chapter that I didn't thought was necessary. So that is it. But that is a hit to the point. But I'm not gonna let that defect me from the 9 out of 10. Definitely a 9 out of 10. Definitely an excellent chapter. Definitely a good chapter. Now, let me start off by saying that Cracker was blown through trees, through buildings, all the way to Big Mom. This dude was blown across the country. Not necessarily across the New World, but across the country. Um, in Luffy's voice, I imagine him saying that he was going to blow Cracker away. And keep in mind that everyone that Luffy tells that to has actually got blown away. Caesar, Doflamingo. I don't know if he said it to Cracker. But in this case, even if he didn't say it, that's a testament to when Luffy tell you he's going to blow you away. Now, we got introduced um to we got introduced to the names of the other two commanders and to some ministers and mistress. Now, the other two commanders being not Bobbin. A lot of people had theories on the new commander being Bobbin. Didn't think so. Um, One of the commanders' name is Lord Smoothie. Can't wait to see what his powers is. And the other one is Katakuri, which is translation for potato starch. Probably potato. Don't know. But the ministers and the mistress. One mistress, which name was Charlotte Gillette. And she's the mistress of butter. Don't know what power she has, but these are definitely interesting. And if you guys take a quick think about it, all of the Yonko's crewmates seem to have interesting powers. Not necessarily overwhelming and overpowering, but interesting. And they might be overpowering in their own unique way. One of the ministers, Mont Dior, love that name, is a minister of cheese. And the other minister of whipped cream, Charlotte Opera. Now these guys, Cracker landed at these guys' feet, and they put two and two together, which meant that the last time they saw Cracker was heading to the seducing force to take care of Luffy, and Cracker lands there. Now we we go back. They basically lock down the whole city, and for Luffy to send the whole town on a lockdown, shit's getting real. Now we go back into Pound saying that he didn't have faith in Luffy, and Nami specifically noticed that, and she plays this through the whole chapter, noticed that Luffy keeps shrinking, and Luffy states that Gear Forth takes up a lot of calories. Thank goodness for the cracker. And Luffy also says he ate a lifetime supply of crackers. So basically he's shrinking throughout this whole chapter, and eventually he turns back to his normal form. And one point in this chapter, he fell asleep, and that burned a lot of calories, and I'm guessing, and I knew that would have probably happened, and it makes sense. Now, King Baum, the big tree guy, basically state a very important piece of knowledge in this chapter. The homies are powerless against the Vivicar. We already knew that. But we didn't know that that's the reason why her kids don't have one. Like Cracker, that's the reason why Cracker doesn't have a Vivicar. As strong as he is, he doesn't have a Vivicar. A Big Mom Vivicar. Now, how did Lola get one? It's the question I want to ask. She is a child. Maybe Pound got it for her, but I don't know. But how would Pound get one if one of the most trusty guys in her crew, such as Cracker, one of the three commanders, doesn't have one? But I'm going to do some thinking on that. But let me know what you guys think. How did Lola get a Vivicard? And she had a big piece too. She had a piece big enough to give Nami a piece. Now, the commander that got defeated, I'm guessing by Urouge, name was Commander Snack. And Pound basically goes into explanation saying that Big Mom's rage. When Commander Snack was defeated, she went out to sea, and how Big Mom can control weather. Her left hand is Zeus, the thundercloud, and Her right hand is Prometheus, the sun. She can basically control weather. And I'm guessing this is all a figure of speech. This isn't literally. And he specifically said rumor. And Nami rebutted to this saying, oh, she controls weather. It's no big deal. You should see me when I'm having a fit. You see what's going on here? Nami is basically the counter to that, saying that, okay, hope you readers don't get the wrong idea. And if it does, and if that doesn't make sense now, how can she control weather and manipulate life? Doesn't make sense. Now, then we go into Luffy giving the recap of what happened. I didn't think that was necessary. It was definitely unnecessary. We didn't need to know exactly for word what happened, as if we're readers and we haven't read it already. And if we forgot, we can easily go back. So, after that. Now, we go into the Vinsmokes. Before we go into the Vinsmokes, let me note that Nami was talking to Chopper and Carrot in the mirror. And they're basically saying that they're fine, but we can obviously hear some action going on behind them. And the mirror eventually breaks. And that's the last we hear from them. And Nami mentioned that the mirror turned into a regular mirror. That's the end of that. And Luffy basically asks King Bomb, the giant tree, to take them where Big Mom is. So he basically gathers Nami and Luffy. Don't know where Pound is. Pound probably, maybe is a plan that we haven't got a whimp of. So they're basically heading to the castle, and we go into the Vinsmokes. Vinsmokes arrive, and they see a group of commotions, and they're saying that they wonder what the commotion is. Maybe they got whimped that German 66 arrived, and that's how they're behaving. But little do they know, that's where Cracker is. Taking a sweet nap. Now, as Luffy those arrive, and he pull up to the German 66 cart. Keep this in mind. Judge recognized Luffy. This must be the infamous Straw Hat Luffy. Now, keep in mind, these guys that are big in stature, such as Judge, are smart enough to keep an eye out around the New World and the world to see what's going on, to know the competition, to basically be in the know. So someone with potential like Luffy, I'm guessing he must have kept an eye off. But this hasn't been detailed to us, but this is my guess. This is me making sense of it. So after Luffy arrives, Yonji freaks out. He's like, how did Luffy make up so much space from the time that they met them on the sea, compared to going to Big Mom, infiltrating her territory and being right there? How did he do it? Thought that scene was funny. And Luffy finds Sanji. He hops onto the wagon. He's basically saying that and Sanji was also surprised that Luffy was there, as if he didn't know that Luffy would come, based on past events and Luffy's vows to his friends. So Luffy arrives. Judge recognizes him. And Luffy's basically filling in Sanji like Zoro those are on the way to Wano. He wanted to come save him by himself, but they wasn't having it. So he brought Nami, Chopper. He didn't mention Brook those. Brook those are in a secret mission. He didn't mention those. So he basically said that he brings those. And Sanji has another flashback, which again wasn't warranted. And he looks at the shackles on his hand, and he basically kicks Luffy off the wagon and states to Luffy that he's the king of a noble he's a prince of a noble family. He didn't want to mention it to them because he didn't want to seem like they were inferior to him. So just go in your ship and get back on your adventure. Go where you guys need to go, pirate stuff. And he basically kicks Luffy off the wagon, and then he says he's gonna handle this. So Sanji versus Luffy, I'm guessing it was bullshit. If you believe that, it's not happening. And if it does happen, the words and the pictures in here aren't doing the characters' characteristics themselves justice. It's not. For Sanji to kick Luffy off of the wagon, I thought that was bullshit. Unless he has a plan that he's going to slip in Luffy's ear, because we all know Sanji always has a plan. And he probably calculated this in his plan that we don't yet know, but Sanji has a fucking plan. There's no way all of this is gonna pan out the way the word description and the actions are making it seem. There's no way, and it doesn't make sense. And first of all, Luffy doesn't care. He really doesn't. And to see that they brought Sanji to the breaking point that he has to do this to Luffy, his friend, definitely gonna piss Luffy off. And they aren't helping. This isn't helping the situation. They aren't helping the situation. Shit is going down. Shit is going down. Luffy seems a little damaged, but Luffy's probably has a backup. Don't know. We don't know. We don't know yet. But this chapter was epic as a motherfucker. Epic as a motherfucker. I'm saving that 10 out of 10 for the day that we get double chapters. That's the day I'm gonna give One Piece a 10 out of 10. And if it's good, I'm talking. We get a chapter. We just got 843. Let's say we got 844 as well. 10 out of 10. Fuck that. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Definitely leave a like or dislike. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section if you leave a dislike. Subscribe if you didn't. Again, let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely going to reread this chapter. This chapter is fucking epic. Fucking epic. And a lot of people aren't going to give this chapter credit. And a lot of people aren't going to point out the stuff that I did. But fuck it. Subscribe if you haven't. And thanks for watching.